Dennis Riksen.
Thank you. Leadership is communicating each child's full potential and worth so clearly that they find that in themselves. Hello everyone. My story of today is about what my children teach me every day in my class and what we, in my belief, should teach them. But what can you learn from children? There are some moments during the day that they make me see things. For example, they make me believe that M&Ms are far better than money just because you can eat them. And that McDonald's is actually a 4-star restaurant. They show me a life that is simple. A life full of colors, children's songs, jumping in puddles full of mud. They show me the power of a smile, hugs, a friendly word, truth, justice, peace, dreams, and unconditional friendship. They show me, no matter what mistake you make during the day, you will always get a new chance tomorrow. This is the magic that came to me when I decided 8 years ago to resign my job as a sales manager to become a school teacher. And it took me some time to figure out who I was and what I wanted to become. It took me some time to find my passion at work, helping them discover themselves. Today, I would like to share that passion with you all. And then the next slide. Wow. But what skills do they need in the 21st century? Do you know that the top 10 jobs in 2010 did not exist in 2004? That means we are preparing them for... We all see the quick changing world around us. That means academic tools like reading and mathematics are no longer enough. Our children need far more than that. They need more skills. They need to be responsible, creative, and tolerant of differences. We need them to develop the ability to think and learn for themselves. I work at a school called OBS Atlantis, and we work with a special program. It's called The Leader in Me. And it teaches children, their parents, and teachers how to be effective, proactive, and how to work together with others and see differences as a strength instead of a weakness. And that gives us all the one thing we need most in our quick changing, busy, hectic lives. It gives us an edge. The Leader in Me program is grounded on the worldwide bestseller, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Dr. Stephen Covey. This tree behind me, we use that as a metaphor to show our children natural growth. And that always starts on the bottom. It always starts with you. First, you have to build strong roots, strong foundation, strong character. And then we can develop the skills how to work and to play together with others. If we teach our children, if we learn them, if we give them the possibility to see differences as a strength instead of weakness, without losing their own identity, the easier it will be for them to respect others and to become this 21st century leader we need them to be. But how is this done in practice? The first 2 weeks of the school year, we do some very important things. The first thing we do is we decide together which animal we are going to be this year. And this year my children said, we would like to be an Atlantic puffin. I didn't know what an Atlantic puffin was. So I asked them, but why this Atlantic puffin. Well, they started to laugh, and they told me, yes, teacher, it's a strange animal. It's not a bird. It's not a penguin either. And they call him the clown of the ocean because he has a funny walk, and it reminds us of someone. So I'm proud to tell you that I am this year an Atlantic puffin. The second thing we do is we make a group mission statement. Together we talk about the rules and regulations that are important to us as a group. And we write them all down. And we bring them down to one word. And this word this year is lol. And lol means fun in Dutch. But lol means much more to us. These 3 letters all stand for a very important rule. But it gives us the possibility to say, is this lol what you're doing? And everybody knows exactly what we mean. Then I let them write their personal mission statement. And this is when the magic happens. Some children get sad, some very happy, and some start to cry. It confronts them with the way they look at themselves and the world around them. Or better, as they are conditioned to look at the world around them. It's difficult for them sometimes, but also a good starting point. Let me share with you the story of Teun. Teun became a student in my class on the 29th of November 2010. His parents wanted to give him a new start because on his previous school it didn't went so well. He had very bad behavior, was reactive, negative, and a real contrarian. That's the way he started out in my class as well. Okay, fast forward, it's now the 9th of February 2011. Teun walks into my class, gives me a high five with a big smile on his face, says, "Good morning, teacher!" And all the children congratulate him with his birthday. What happened? The first few days, Teun got into fights, had conflicts, bad behavior. So I asked him to stay after school. We sat down together, and I asked him, "Teun, what do you want?" And he said real angrily, "What do you mean?" What do you want for you? At home, at school? What's important to you? And after a 5-minute silence, he started to cry. And he told me, "I just want to be happy. I just want to have friends. And I want to be a good brother and a good son. And I want to have better grades." "Really, teacher?" Together we wrote his personal mission statement on a seal, because that year we were the seals. And while talking, he told me, "But if I all want that, then the most important thing for me is to be kind to others." So we wrote that in the middle as his very important goal: be kind to others. Now I told him that it's very important for him to use his freedom of choice between the things that happened and his reaction, because he had the urge to react at once in a negative way. "But that's difficult, teacher." "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I know." So we agreed I had to help him. And we agreed to use a sign, this sign. Every time you feel the urge to react at once in a negative way, you look at me and I will give you the sign. And then you think of your seal and you react in a different way. The next few days, I gave him the sign 25 times a day. And nothing changed. So one day, after playing outside, I said, "Teun, yes, teacher, can you walk to your seal, please?" All the seals were hanging around in our classroom. "Yes, teacher." "What does it say?" "Which one do you mean?" "The one in the middle." "Oh yeah." Be kind to others. Yes, be kind to others. Is it working for you, Teun? I'm working on that, teacher. I'm working on that. I will try my best. Your best is no longer enough, Teun. Change the seal or change your behavior. What do you mean? So I gave him a pen. Write "un" in front of "kind." Oh yeah, okay. Be unkind, be un. No, I don't want to be unkind. Yes, but that's what you do. You cannot write something down, it's your personal mission statement, and then do something different. Change the seal or change the behavior. The choice is yours. He promised me that he will do his utmost best to change his behavior. There's a space between stimulus and response. And if you use the space, that's where our power lies. And Teun got to experience this. One day he went to a gymnasium to do gymnastics, and Teun was in line to jump on a trampoline. One guy behind him decided to get out of line and get back in line in front of Teun. And this is what happened inside of him, inside of Teun. He felt the urge to react at once. But then he did this. And I did this. And then he did this. And said to the boy, "Can you please get back in line behind me?" And this boy was flabbergasted, got out of line, and got back in line behind him. And Teun ran to me and says, "Teacher, teacher!" It works. Teun became an example of what the 7 habits in our school can do to you. He became the boy he wanted to be. And I'm proud to say that this year he will leave our school to go to secondary school, and that we taught him to take responsibility, to think and learn for himself. And that made a difference. We gave him and we give all our children an edge for life. And I wish that someone had asked me this when I was young. So as a teacher, let me now ask you, what's your personal mission statement? Do you have an Atlantic puffin? Do you really do the things you want to do? If the answer is no, what's holding you back? Remember, the choice is always yours. Thank you.